Hello students, once again we are here into the human histology, human anatomy histology lecture series, and in this video we are continuing with the earlier one video. I have given you the idea how the planes are present in histology area as well and how to interpret them in the various sections. In this one we start with the basic histology of epithelium. Epi means above, and these are the cells which are covering certain organs, and that's why they are named as epithelium. Because of their various shapes, this epithelium could be divided into the various names. For example, the B1 here we see the simple squamous. Squamous means the cells is almost flat. These cells are arranged as is shown in this structure in this slide, a black colored structure. This is named as basement membrane. So, basement membrane is a structure on which these flat cells are sticked on, and this makes a simple squamous epithelium. Why we are using word simple here? Because it's a single layer. If these layers are the multiples, then these are named as stratified structures or the layered structures. Okay. So, the simple epitheliums are the epitheliums which are single layered. For example, on the roadside you have seen the tiles. Tiles are very common. You put a mortar on the floor and then put the various tiles on this, and these are closely interlocked with each other. The similar structure is also present into the human body. It is named as simple squamous epithelium. The cells are all flat, the nucleus is occupying almost every part of this structure. There is no double layer, cells are present and interlocked with each other. A very common epithelium found at many places. For example, into the lung alveoli, you see this type of simple squamous epithelium. This epithelium being a flat is very easy for the certain structures to pass through. For example, the gases. Oxygen, carbon dioxide, these are the gaseous exchange area, gases exchange into the lungs, and at the gaseous exchange areas, we see this simple squamous epithelium. Very simple epithelium through which anything passes. Also, this epithelium lines inside of many organs, for example, into the blood vessel. The blood vessels inside layer is named as tunica intima, and that intima is layered by this simple squamous epithelium. Let's continue with to this first one, and that is this simple cuboidal epithelium. Now you can clearly interpret it with this explanation earlier I have given. The cuboidal is the structure, the cells is cuboidal in size, almost equal to its length, width and the depth, and these cells in a single row are arranged on one basement membrane. Remember, in epithelium cell, it is the basement membrane which is very essential. On this, the cells are sticked above from that side. Then they are interlocked with each other, and that creates the whole structure. So, this is named as cuboidal epithelium. Now, the big advantage of the cuboidal epithelium is it is the gland area where it secretes something, right? For example, into the thyroid gland, we see this type of epithelium, a classical epithelium. This cuboidal epithelium is present over there, and then it secretes the hormone. So, in the secretion area, this cuboidal epithelium is very important. Now, we come to move this one, and that is the simple columnar epithelium. The simple columnar epithelium, as the name itself is telling you, that the cells has more length than its width and depth, and that vertical rock bricks like structures are present which are interlocked with each other, and of course undoubtedly there is a platform available, a sticky platform, and that is named as basement membrane. On that basement membrane, these cells are arranged in this fashion. Well, simple columnar epithelium is an epithelium where the both things are required, where we have to secrete something and we have to absorb something. That's why this unique structure is formed, and that's present into the GIT, gastrointestinal tract. Almost everywhere into the gastrointestinal tract, the inside lining is cubocolumnar cell, the simple columnar cell, though other cells are also present like mucous cell there, but simple columnar is there because many things are being secreted and many things are absorbed, and absorption is high in these cells, and that's why in this area the simple columnar cells are present. And last, we see what would happen if there is more than one cell layer is present, and that is named a stratified squamous. Let's example this one, but the other stratified is there. Now, in this slide we see that they are the stratified, various sort of stratified epitheliums are present here. For example, again there is a basal lamina or basement membrane. On that the cells are arranged, and they are arranged in multiple layers. So, it gives a unique quality of strength here. Now, the first one is stratified squamous, non-keratinized variety, and second one is stratified squamous with keratinized variety. What does it mean? Keratin is a layer which is present above the cell, and it prevents the water loss through this area. So, all our skin is covered with stratified squamous keratinized variety, because this keratin prevents water inside, and also it gives you the strength against the friction, against any sort of rubbing. So, that is the advantage of the keratinized stratified squamous epithelium. At certain places this keratinization is very high, like in palm and sole, we see this sort of things, and here we see that if you increase this keratin, you can make it very strong skin, and this idea is taken up by the martial art expert, where they use their hands and legs as a weapon, and they make it more keratinized at the area to hit it hard. That is the advantage of keratinized stratified squamous epithelium. Now, as far if you remove this keratin, then the epithelium is named as stratified squamous epithelium, and this epithelium is giving strength, though it does not prevent the water losses. So, it is present almost inside area or the junction, for example, oral cavity, anal canal junction, vaginal junction, where we see this type of strength is required, but water evaporation is not a big concern. So, it gives a very high strength against any sort of food bolus or any sort of food which can damage the simple columnar cells and other cells. So, stratified squamous is the choice, and we see that one. Stratified columnar and stratified cuboidal are the cells which are not so commonly seen into the areas, and their named are depicting as if they are present. Stratified columnar means more than one column, and stratified cuboidal is more than one layer of cuboidal, and these cells are present into the ducts or the lumens in areas, right. So, they are not so commonly seen in the epithelium, and one of the epithelium is very interesting, and that is transitional epithelium. Here we see this one, where we see on the baseline short columnar cell, then polygonal cell in the middle, and the above a very special cell named as umbrella cells are present. And here we see that these are the two nuclei present into this umbrella cells, and these cells are covering on the top. So, it is 3 to 5 layer structure of transitional epithelium. They have a clear cut, very strong interlocking, and through that no water is passed or diffused through this epithelium. That is why this epithelium is present into the urinary tract. In the kidney, we see the collecting structures, renal pelvis, ureter, urinary bladder, all this area we see this transitional epithelium, because the tight junctions are present here and water cannot pass through these cells. So, these are the couple of structures with the example of simple and stratified epithelium. I hope this video must have helped you in understanding in many concepts of epithelium. We see you next time in next video with another interesting topic. Thank you.